Some say that certain accounts on Roblox were never deleted. John Doe is one of them. You're sitting in front of your computer. It's past midnight and Roblox is open. The familiar main menu screen is there, the one you've seen countless times while playing with friends. But something feels off. Maybe you're just tired, or maybe that story you heard earlier at school is stuck in your head. John Doe is coming back on March 18th, someone said. You laughed back then, but now, alone in your dark room, that laugh doesn't feel so genuine anymore. It was 2016, I think, maybe 2017. Anyone who played Roblox back then remembers this fear. John Doe and Jane Doe. The names sound ordinary, almost forgettable, yet they weren't forgotten. Instead, they became a legend. Looking back now, it feels silly, but at the time, we were genuinely scared. These two accounts were supposedly Roblox's own test accounts, at least that's what people said. Accounts created by the founders to test systems, then abandoned and left behind. But this is where things start to feel strange, because these accounts would sometimes appear online. They weren't joining games, they didn't have friends, they were just there. As March 2017 approached, panic spread through the community. March 18th. No one knew exactly why this date mattered. Some said it was the day John Doe was created, others claimed different reasons, but everyone feared the same thing, that on that day, John Doe and Jane Doe would become active, hack accounts, and wipe everything. YouTube videos exploded, thousands, even tens of thousands. Titles screamed, "Do not log in to Roblox on March 18th." Forums filled with worried kids and Discord servers wouldn't shut up about it. Some kids genuinely didn't log in that day. They were scared. I was one of them, honestly. Then the strangest part happened. March 18th came and went, and nothing happened. At least, officially, nothing happened. Roblox released a statement saying the accounts were just test accounts, and there was no reason to panic. Even John Doe and Jane Doe's profile pictures were changed to look more friendly. The topic was closed. But some people said otherwise. They couldn't provide proof that's true. Screenshots were blurry, videos suspicious. Still, according to them, they saw John Doe in their friends list that night. They claimed he appeared in their games, standing in a corner, not moving, just watching. Can we know if that's true? We can't. Maybe it was all a lie. Maybe a few kids imagined things because fear was already everywhere. Maybe someone was trolling by copying the name John Doe. But this is where you stop and think. If there was really nothing, why did so many people panic? People fear the unknown, and John Doe and Jane Doe were exactly that. No one knew who they were or what they wanted. They were just there, silent, as if waiting. Now let's move on to another story. Guest, the temporary identity. Playing without signing up, without logging in. Guest, 1, 2, 3, 4. Random numbers, no personality, just running around with a yellow head. A lot of people loved the guest system because it was simple. You didn't have to create an account, especially kids whose parents said you're not allowed to sign up online. You could just press play and jump in. Toward the end of 2017, Roblox removed the guest system. They said it was for security and to improve the experience. Maybe those reasons made sense, but a lot of people were upset. Being a guest felt like freedom. No one knew you, no one judged you. You just played. And right there, in that empty space, the legend of Guest 666 was born. Guest 666 was different from all other guests. This wasn't just a random number, it was 666, a number everyone associates with something dark. Did such a guest really exist on Roblox? According to some people, yes. Not only did it exist, it was active, especially at night, and especially in empty servers. You join a game around 2 a.m., you're alone in the server. The game is old and not very popular, maybe a horror map or just an old obby. Suddenly, the server refreshes. You're not alone anymore. There's a guest. Guest 666. At first, you might not notice, but then you see it. The character looks wrong, not like other guests. Some say it was completely black. Others say it had red eyes, and some claim it had no facial features at all, just a blank head. And it doesn't move, at least not right away. It just stands there in a corner, sometimes at the spawn point, sometimes somewhere it shouldn't be, inside walls or on ceilings. In some videos, guest 666 appears to type in the chat, but not normal messages. Red text, reversed letters, sometimes just dots, sometimes simple threats like leave or run. Simple, but effective. Of course, most of this could be fake. Video editing is easy, mods exist, and viral content is simple to create. But still, that feeling remains. That what if it's real feeling. After the guest system was removed, the story grew even bigger. Guests no longer existed, but guest 666 did, as if it were the last guest, deleted from the system but still present, a lost piece of code, or maybe something that was never part of the code at all. A friend once told me he saw guest 666. He was serious. I looked him in the eyes and knew he wasn't joking. He said he was alone in a survival game late at night when guest 666 appeared. It didn't do anything, it just stared at him. He froze, closed the game out of fear, and never played that game again. You don't have to believe it, but my friend did, and maybe that's enough. Maybe that's how legends survive. Whether they're real doesn't matter. What matters is that people believe. Now we come to the most unsettling one, the Smile family. This one is different because it's not just a character, it's a group, a family, and all of them are smiling constantly. Smiling is a good thing. It shows happiness and joy. But when it never stops, it becomes disturbing, especially when it never changes. Frozen, artificial. That's exactly what the Smile family is. Characters roaming Roblox, all wearing the same wide smile, dressed like a family, looking alike, sharing the same expression, and following you. Some players claim to have seen them in certain games, roleplay maps, and family houses. At first, they look like normal players. Maybe they really are. But then something changes. They all look in the same direction at the same time. They all type the same message. They all smile. Some maps seem almost built for them, bright, colorful, cheerful, yet something feels missing. An extra room, a staircase that leads nowhere, a mirror that reflects incorrectly. The most talked about part is the audio recordings. Some people claim they heard sounds from these characters, broken, looping laughter, repeating the same sound, or screams you can't tell are happy or terrified. One rumor says these sounds came from real life, a lost cassette tape, home videos of a family, normal happy moments, until the end where something changes, the audio distorts, the image breaks, and that family disappears. None of this is confirmed. It could all be creepypasta, but the story took root in the Roblox community, and some maps really do use this theme. Why is it so disturbing? Maybe because a smile can be a mask. Maybe because family is supposed to feel safe, not threatening. Or maybe because something dark hiding inside something innocent is a fear we all share. Some people who saw the Smile family left the game immediately. Others approached out of curiosity and typed "Hi." Before getting a response, their connection dropped, the game crashed, or maybe it just closed. We don't know. Looking back now, John Doe, Guest 666, and the Smile family feel connected. Forgotten accounts, removed systems, things that were never supposed to exist. Did people make these stories up? Probably. But could there be a grain of truth, a glitch, a coincidence? I don't know. And maybe that's the scariest part. Anything is possible in Roblox. It's just a game after all. But some games, maybe, aren't meant to be played.